Hi, Capricorn. Well, Happy New Year once again, and welcome to your yearly Oracle reading. So, this reading does apply from now 17 to next year 18. So, it's a full year reading. And what I've done is I've pulled a variety of Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue's decks. So, you'll see here love and purpose, well being, love and romance, and a whole other bunch of spiritual messages. And I've also pulled out a tarot card from the Chrysalis Tarot to give an overall message or theme that's going to kind of give an overview to your year. So we'll start off with that. Now, in your reading, I've pulled out for you the Three of Scrolls. So you could see scrolls around the fox here and a tear coming down from the fox. The first thing that comes to me with this card, the fox, it could be very sharp and clever animal. Um, so this is also a year I feel to use the qualities or the characteristics of the fox, okay? So you might be in situations where you need to be quick and on your feet and thinking strategically. Okay, so you could use that energy of the fox there. Um, so things will be moving fast. Um, but I do feel overall, if you're familiar to the Three of Swords in the tarot deck, it's the three swords piercing the heart. This card is very similar to that as well. So there might be a lot of endings and new beginnings this year overall, and letting go. Okay, so usually it is a card, of pain and sometimes betrayals or broken promises, rejections. You might be feeling a bit of confusion on that level there, or you've been betrayed from someone. It doesn't depends, for each and every one of you. Who this person is in your life. It could be a friend, it could be a significant other, it could be a family member. It could come from any way, okay, this betrayal, but not to put any fear or scare you with this, but just to prepare you if you've had feelings, or your instinct was telling you that something wasn't serving you in your life and deep down you've had to let it go. These cards, they come as reassurance and confirmation for you to begin to take the next steps in your life based on your feelings that you've already had, okay? So they're just reassuring you. But there is good things coming out from this card, because after you let go and go through the painful feelings, this is going to bring a newfound freedom into your life. Okay, so after the thunderstorms, the saying comes the rainbow and the sun. So this is definitely a year for you of personal growth. And I do suggest that you remain patient with whatever it is that you're going through, and just keeping positive and focusing on your dreams, on your goals, whatever it is that you can obviously control. We can't control how other people, treat us or deal with us, or their actions. So you can control whatever it is you do and how you respond to situations. Okay. So I would suggest again, patience will be the key word for you this year. And like I said, after this, if you can only go through this period, you'll really feel more empowered and more at peace after you've been through whatever struggle it is that you're going through this year. But like I said, keep strong and you'll see very nice things coming afterward for you. So like I always say, a flower, in order to come to its full bloom and become beautiful in the sun, it has to go through the dirt or the mud in order for it to bloom to its full potential. So think of yourself like the butterfly still in the cocoon before it transforms into the butterfly, or the flower just beginning to grow and come to its full potential. Okay, so this should ease any, depression that comes on, or any feelings of hurt, or just see them as a growth period, okay? A growth stage. So let's take a look now at your reading. Your first card, it's a beautiful year you have, very nice cards, but I do get the feeling that there needs to be a lot of letting go of something that hasn't been serving you and really taking care of your well being. Most importantly, your emotional well being. So, letting go of any toxic feelings in your heart chakra. Okay, that's coming up strongly. So, your first card, you have Archangel Michael, crystal clear intentions. And I'll read what the card says to you. So be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Okay, so if you're in moments where you get a little frazzled and confused, I do suggest, maybe ask yourself what is the most important thing in your life right now on a scale of 1 to 10 and focus on that. Focus on your priorities and tackle that. Try to make yourself look at things more clearly. So, what do you want truly? Look inside of your heart and your soul. So, what's your intention of getting into situations with situations at work or with people? Okay, it depends which one um, it is for you. So, you know, make sure your true beliefs and your values are in line with the outside world, especially getting into jobs, okay, finding a new job. Make sure whatever it is you believe in, you're lining that up with the job you want to do. So try not to go anything with any hidden agendas this year. This is all about being clear about what you want and aligning that to your outer world, okay? Even relationships. Again, don't get into relationships or ask yourself if you're in a relationship, are you in it for the right reasons? Does this really, align with what you truly believe? Are you getting what it is that you truly need from this relationship? These are questions that are going to come up for you. And I've seen this happen many times when you're going into something with a hidden agenda or you're doing it for other reasons and you're not being clear to the other party what it is you want, or you're not, going in it with your true authentic self. There's going to be challenges, okay, whether it's events or signs that come in the way that challenge you, or people that challenge you, especially in work environments. You'll notice you're making a lot of mistakes. You'll notice there's like a conflict that's happening every other day with your boss or your coworkers. There's gossip, there's negativity around you. So make sure you're really focusing on what it is you want. That's just an example. Okay. When it's not in alignment with your inner world, you're going to come across a lot of challenges in the outer world. Okay. Because they both work together. It's like a mirror. So you're going to attract whatever it is that, you're kind of putting out there as well. Okay. So like I said, form a clear mental picture of your desires. You could even create a vision board on what it is that you are seeking if you want to practice some manifestations happening. So, planting seeds by, taking them out of your mind and your thoughts and putting them down on paper. You could even write it down. Keep writing, even if you're repeating it, keep writing in bullet form. That really works well because it's very sharp and it's very clear. Okay, and you could look back on it and you'll find that once you write things down, this happened to me many times where I've looked back and I've actually achieved whatever it is that I've written down. So try writing down what it is you want. Okay, don't focus on what you don't want, focus on the positive. Okay, and imagine that it's already happened, whatever it is that you desired. Okay, and experience that it's already in your life. So experience the emotional and physical feelings of your manifested desire. Don't worry about how it's going to come to you. Okay, the creator, the universe, God, whatever it is you believe in, spirit, they'll help you manifest this in very clever ways. So just like the fox, okay, there's going to be a lot of strategic thought and clever. I just keep thinking about that word, but being clever in different ways in your business, in the way you deal with people, in your relationships. So there's a lot of thought, I feel this year, a lot of strategic thought for you in how to, move forward, or maybe even how to get out of a situation. So writing down will definitely help you clear your mind. But wear blue or any stone that's like blue. That's could enhance more peace of mind, more clarity of thought. If you need to release any scatter ways of thinking or anything like that, the clear quartz is great for clarity of thought. So you could walk into your spiritual shop that's near you, any place that sells crystals, and you could pick up, a blue color stone or a white one, a clear one. So this will aid even clear communication if you feel blocked expressing yourself to someone. This will definitely help for you, okay? So let's see here. What else? All right, so let's move on to energy healing. Wow. Okay, so a lot of healing work happening this year for you, whether it's in your career or in your personal life. And I always say this to everyone. I mean, even in number readings, your career and life purpose. It doesn't necessarily mean, it has to be the same. So whatever you get paid for could be different from your soul's purpose here on earth. So don't feel that, you're not doing your calling or following your calling. But, whatever your soul needs to go through, whatever it needs to learn, it's going to go through regardless, whether you get paid or not. Some people are fortunate enough to mix their career path with their soul's purpose, and that's great too. But, it could come in different forms. You could be a construction worker for a living and get paid for that, but people actually come to you for advice and you actually help heal them and give great advice and you're not getting paid for it. You're also serving your life purpose in this form. So don't be worried, oh, this is what I truly love, I really like to do. You could still embrace yourself in that, even though you're not getting paid, but you could also do it part-time, even as a hobby. So it's saying here your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Okay, so you actually do have a spiritual gift of healing. And for some of you, I feel your hands are energetically activated to, provide healing to others. So maybe if you think back on times where somebody had a, sore back and you've massaged someone, or you've placed your hands over somebody's aches and pains. So this doesn't have to be all of you. It could be for one or two listening out there. But maybe your hands, some of you have very hot hands. They're energetically activated. So you actually have the ability to heal others with your hands. So whether you're doing massage work, Reiki, just placing your hands over others, could even be using massage oils, or maybe you create massage oils. Maybe you could blend both of these together and to use them in your career path, or maybe on the side from whatever it is you do on your career, or you could use them for your own benefit and just helping others. But overall, this card comes if you do have an interest or maybe a talent for Reiki or any type of body work, okay, that suits you. Working with aromas and oils, this card falls under these as well. So all of these methods can be worked with unblocking the chakras and healing, okay? So if you've been thinking even to open or join a healing center, this card is a validation as well. So it doesn't have to be that you create a business with this, but it could also be you could be taking classes to increase your knowledge and your confidence in this healing arts sector, okay? But definitely, if you're thinking of opening your own personal practice, this is a reassurance to you and a green light to go for it, because you very much are able to do this sort of thing, okay? But overall, nurture your own body and mind. Make sure you're getting proper nutrition and exercise for your well-being. So choose exercise that complements your body and what it is that your body is craving. So anything like competitive sports, swimming, or running, it's going to be a perfect fit for this high energy. Okay, even yoga, meditation. Ask yourself what it is that your body craves. If you have too much anger stored inside of you, maybe kickboxing, okay? So anything like that, a competitive sport. So pay attention to how much energy you have in you. If you have, maybe too many thoughts or you suffer from headache, maybe something softer would benefit you, like yoga or a meditation group. Okay, so pay attention to what it is that your body needs. Okay, so in your love and romance card, you have passion. So allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So for some of you, I do feel maybe if you're single out there, you might experience a passion in your life with another person. So they might be someone that comes in and sweeps you off your feet, both for male and women listening. You could even experience a romance near water or on a vacation. So it could even be quick, but this is, you know, even if it lasts long or it doesn't, these two are very important because they come in your life to give you a boost of energy and just a reassurance that, everything is okay, that you are able to experience love and passion still, even if you've been bored or your love life was stale or anything like that. This is a confirmation that's saying, you're still able to explore this passion and it could come from nowhere. So sometimes it comes and surprises you and it might leave again. But, look at this as a positive sign that, wow, it could really come out of nowhere and just kind of hit me over the head. So be open to that. And for those who are perhaps in a relationship or married, it could even be that there will be an increase of passion again or a reawakening of passion in your life. So, in moments where you felt maybe it's died or it's getting a little bit dull, there will be a revival of it. And you could even put some effort too in creating that magic once again into your relationship by going out on a date and, dressing up, do the things that you did when you started dating and just kind of create that within your home. You could, light some candles out on the dinner table, set some nice music. So attract that passion and romance in your life, okay? For others, it could be that you are following something that you're really passionate about, and it could be tied into your career and life purpose. So it could be with the energy healing card. So maybe you're getting involved with, you know, workshops, courses, events, attending different events that, uh, you know, make you feel more excited, that they really spark something inside of your soul. So you will feel that your passion is has ignited this year with something that you're getting involved in. Okay, it could be, of course, like I mentioned, it could be that you're meeting like-minded people within these events that you're attending, and it just sparks a passion inside of you. And when you're doing this, when you're getting involved with activities or with people that are in alignment to what you truly love and what you believe in, you're going to attract more positive energy in your life. So make sure you're doing what you love, okay? Don't focus on that is negative, that you feel needs to be fixed or you need to change. Focus on the beautiful things and focus on things that you can control, okay? So you have here on the bottom left corner, father, husband, brother, and son. Okay, now I do feel the first thing that comes to mind, there needs to be a healing. And I do, with one of these people in your life, it could be your father, it could be your husband, your brother, or your son. Okay, or there's a male figure that's a strong influence in your life this year. Now, this person can help you. Okay, so it could work two different ways with people. Um, he could help you, and I do feel it is a strong male energy. I know usually in tarot with the court cards, it could be either male or female because it depends who's listening out there. But I do feel in this case, it is a male figure in your life. Okay, so they could help you, or I feel for some they might be blocking your growth. So it depends which one it is for you. But overall, Osiris, yeah, he's the god of the afterlife, the dead, and I feel like something has served its purpose and it's ready kind of to put to its grave for some of you listening out there, metaphorically speaking. So he comes as a strong symbol that something needs to be released or forgiven. Okay, so um, I do feel maybe it's someone in your life where you need to be honest with yourself, why this person's in your life, because it's coming right under the crystal clear intentions card. And you could see Archangel Michael's sword pointing directly down at this person. So, kind of, some of you need to set boundaries with this person. And Archangel Michael, he helps with releasing negative energy and cutting cords of negative patterns. So I do feel you need to stand your ground with this individual and just be firm with whatever it is that you want or desire. Okay. For the other half of you, I do feel there will be a passionate affair because it's coming right after the passion card. So you might, it could even be someone coming from your past. So it could be a revival of passion there happening with a strong, it could be a little fling that you had or an ex, partner that's coming back in. Just be careful with these ones. Really ask yourself if it's worth it, because a lot of the times people don't change like we think they do, and we give hope, or we have hope and we give chances, but they end up like just being the same. So just see it for what it is. If that is a passion coming back into your life, just accept it for what it is. And if it's been happening in circles for some of you, just again recognize it is what it is, and don't put too much emphasis trying to change the person, because I feel for some it's like you keep giving chances but nothing changes. It's just it's like a yo-yo kind of relationship. So that could be happening for a few of you as well. But this person, on a positive note, he's looking right into the look inside yourself card. So there could be, a wonderful, like a father figure, a brother helping you kind of figure out what it is that you want in your life. Really look inside yourself. So it is a card that's saying don't get too many opinions from other people, because I feel some of you who have been doing that, and this card has popped up for you for the past readings. I'm not sure in the monthly readings. I do remember this card coming up for you specifically. So usually when a card repeats itself, I feel like the issue is still happening and it's still trying to remind you to follow the guidance in the card, okay? So maybe you've been getting too much advice from other people and you've been getting confused, but this is a card that's saying you know what you truly want. Go deep inside yourself and really pay attention to that inner guidance. I hope this is all making sense for you. I tend to kind of jump around the cards, but yeah, yours is a really interesting reading, but I am picking up a lot of tension inside. So it's kind of, I feel a bit of a block when I'm trying to express what it is that I need to say. So I do feel that maybe some of you are feeling this tension inside this year. So overall, just make sure you're doing things to take care of your well-being. You're eating properly, you're getting the nutrition that your body needs, drinking a lot of water. You have a lot of green cards here too, so stay close to nature to give you clarity and inspiration. Make sure you're taking lots of walks outside, and by going by trees are something that are coming up as well. So trees are all a symbol of being grounded, being rooted, and really paying attention to your true core, what it is that you want. Okay. And it could be the card of you could be going to see psychics or spiritual advisors or oracle readers. So that could be even getting you more confused as well. So just be careful doing that and really pay attention to what your inner guides are telling you. Okay, if you're really confused, pray and ask for assistance from God, from your spirit guides, from someone that has passed on and you feel close to them. Whatever it is that you believe in, just ask the universe for help and just pay attention to the signs you get afterward. If you have a lot of struggle that's going on in your life, just put it out there and let go of the struggle and ask them, okay, please take care of this. And I'm done thinking about it right now because it's been stressing me out. So you could phrase it in that way and just let go of the stress completely, or the situation, or whatever it is you've been thinking about. Okay. And just be careful of suffering for things that haven't happened yet. So don't have any insecurities or fears that, oh my God, maybe this is going to happen. And you're struggling and suffering for something that hasn't happened. Deal with situations as they arise. Okay. Forgiveness heals. So it's saying here, I am willing to forgive myself and others in exchange for what I really want, peace and health. Okay, so I could see some of you, um, the heart chakra is coming up strongly. Okay, so maybe you've been betrayed, or you have a lot of anger stored in your body and mind, and it's been affecting your health. Okay, so this can be lethal eventually. If you carry it after a long time, it could really harm your health. So it could be even coming up in ways where you're getting too many headaches, or you're getting sick often. So you need to practice releasing these toxic feelings and forgiving. It could be, connected to this male figure, that there needs to be some forgiveness here. Maybe someone's done something to you in the past, and you're still holding on to that energy. It could be a family member, it could be a brother. Okay, this could apply for in different ways for any of you. But overall, it's something from your past that you think would be unforgivable, okay? But for your own sake, it's telling you to release the toxic feeling. So it doesn't mean, forgiving by saying, okay, I'm okay with what you did. It's more, I'm no longer willing to suffer from angry thoughts and feelings, okay? Because that person could be going along with their life just fine, and you could be the one suffering and thinking of what they did to you. Okay, or it could even be forgiving yourself. So don't judge yourself, and don't feel ashamed of something you said or didn't say, or you feel regrets. Let go of this. Okay, you acted in the moment. Whatever you said or whatever you did was in that moment you felt was right at that time. Okay, and it's all in divine timing, everything that's happening. And whatever you said or did was for a reason at that time. So don't hold on to that. It's over. That energy is done with. You can now feel safe to let it go. Okay. So some things you could do to forgive is write a letter to a person that you've been angry with, and then you could destroy it. So letting out all those negative words, the negative feelings you felt about them, and just releasing the negative emotion, taking it out of your mind, body, and soul. Okay. So you could do this repeatedly until you find peace, or you could just accept and tell yourself out loud, I'm ready to let go of this. You're not in control of others' actions. And just by accepting this, it's easier for you to move on and release any negative emotion. Okay. So I do feel it will be a lot, it will be a year with a lot of healing that's happening. And make sure you take that time to create your sacred space around you, to really put yourself in a spot where it's your own positive energy, and, create that safe spot that you can go to really express your goals, express your desires, your dreams. And it's going to be a beautiful spot where you could heal and really focus on what it is you truly want without having the negativity of other people around. So make sure you create this sacred spot, whether it's in the comfort of your own home, or whether it's outside in nature by a lake, in a forest, whatever it is, a park that's near you. Okay, so that will be your time with you, where you could kind of gather your thoughts and create more peace of mind for yourself. Well, I hope they made sense for you. If you got any other ideas from this reading, I always love to encourage, to people to tap into their intuition. So feel free to write down anything you feel I didn't mention, or you got an idea from, and maybe others can learn from whatever it is that you picked up from the reading as well. So we're all in this together, and I wish you all the best this year. Lots of strength to you, and keep posted for monthly readings. Bye-bye.